chief guest has arrived. He is being escorted by the pilots, principal, vice principal, and assistant vice principal. I, Dhruvi Joshi, the school captain 2023-24 of Indian School Sohar, welcome you on behalf of the school to witness this great event, the investiture ceremony of our Senior School Council 2024-25. A very warm welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Ahmed bin Abdullah Al-Ajmi, Assistant Director of the Private School Department, General Directorate of Education, North Albatina Governorate, and our worthy guest, Saeed Muhammad Al-Raisi, Supervisors of International Schools, General Directorate of Education, members of the School Managing Committee, Principal, Vice Principal, Assistant Vice Principal, Supervisors, Head of Departments, teachers, and my dear friends.
Anytime I sing the anthem, it's an honor and my heart beats out of my chest, says Luke Bryan. It is true for every patriot.
And tenderness of human emotions. They reflect both warmth and welcome. I request our guests to accept a bouquet as an expression of our affection and reverence, and I request our principal to present the bouquet.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. God's love is constant, no matter what the season. It's a beautiful emotion that keeps life on earth thriving. Let us stand and sing in His praise. Please rise up for the prayer song.
From the Savior above.
captains and house captains of the academic session 2023-24 are proceeding towards the flag post for the ceremonial installation of the flags.
Council! Forward march! Right turn! Forward march!
I am the power of the thunderstorm. I am the strength in weakness. I am the confidence in the midst of doubt. I am her. Whenever we hear these words of Kiara Banks, surely it reminds us of none other than our principal, Mrs. Sanchita Verma. With great pride and immense pleasure, I request our principal, Mrs. Sanchita Verma, our guide and our inspiration, to welcome the gathering. Also, I request the head boy of the session 2023-24 to escort ma'am to the stage.
Thank you so much for very, very kind words, Dhruvi. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. I welcome our chief guest, Dr. Ahmed bin Abdullah Al-Ajmi, Assistant Director, Private Schools Department, General Directorate of Education, North Al-Batina Governorate, and also Mr. Saeed Arisi, Supervisor, Private Schools Department, North Al-Batina, both the officials from Ministry of Education, and I wholeheartedly thank Ministry for their kind support and guidance always. I want to extend a warm welcome to all the parents who have joined us today. Your support and encouragement are vital to our students' success. Thank you for being here and for being such an important part of our institution. I would also like to express sincere gratitude to His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq and pray for his good health and long life. We are extremely grateful to the citizens of Oman for their affection and hospitality. Before we begin this event, I am thrilled to share some wonderful, very happy news. That is our recent CBSE board exams results, which are outstanding, with many students achieving high marks and distinctions. Aman Saji and Jamie Hitesh Ramaya, Science and Commerce toppers of class 12th, secured second position in Oman among all Indian schools, and not only the toppers and achievers, I would like to acknowledge the hard work of all the students who have secured very good marks in the board exams. Now, this success is a testament to the hard work, dedication and perseverance of our students, as well as unwavering support from the parents, exceptional guidance from our school management committee, and dedication of Team ISS. Congratulations to everyone on this remarkable achievement. To our students, I am incredibly proud of each one of you. Everybody cannot be on the stage and wear a badge and sash, but we are indeed proud of all our students. Today we are not just recognizing those who will wear badges and take on leadership titles. We are celebrating the potential within every student. Each of you has the ability to lead in your own way. If you are not wearing a badge or sash, can you still lead? The answer is yes. You can lead through academics. You can lead through co-curricular. You can lead through music, dance, drama, sports. The immense opportunities, myriad of activities which the school offers. You can lead through your kindness. You can lead through your hard work or by also setting good examples for others. So leadership opportunities are there every day, in every area, in every sphere of life. But I have a question for you. As a student, are you an inspiring student? We talk about teachers being inspiring. This one is encouraging, this one is not encouraging, this one is inspiring. So today, as I have senior classes with us, I want to ask a question. Are you an inspiring student? Think about it. In essence, the relationship between students and teachers is symbiotic, mutual. So just as teachers inspire students to learn and grow, students can also inspire teachers. How? By your positive behavior, by your positive attitude, mutual respect and commitment. So when teachers come to your class, do they feel like teaching, or they say, oh my God, this class, this section, and now 4 will not study, 5 have not done homework, this one will not understand, for this I have to say, come on, focus and write. So are you an inspiring student? You have, all of you, this is a thought for you to reflect on. So if you are an inspiring student and the relationship is mutual, the mutual inspiration, it fosters a vibrant and dynamic educational environment where both the students and teachers are happy. Teachers or even education is like a river. So you have a river, right, which is flowing, having so much of water. But which vessel have you taken? Are you going near that river with a cup, or a mug, or a bucket? Like, river is ready to give you water, but which vessel have you taken? So that depends. So just as a river flows continuously, teachers also continuously impart knowledge and wisdom to their students alike. Toppers are also taught by the same teachers. Right? So this is knowledge and wisdom to their students. However, the impact of teaching varies depending on how students receive and engage with the knowledge. If a student approaches learning with an open mind and willingness to absorb knowledge, they are like a large bucket. If your mind is closed, you are not willing to learn, then you just have a cup or mug to fill. Such students actively participate in discussions, they are curious, they ask questions, seek clarifications, allowing the teacher to pour knowledge into them, much like filling a large container with water from a river. Today is a special day as we gather to celebrate Investiture Day. This is a day when we recognize and honor the leaders among our students, those who have been chosen to take on important roles and responsibilities in our school. A proactive and enthusiastic student can make the most in the school And to the newly appointed leaders, congratulations, you have been chosen because you have demonstrated discipline, responsibility, integrity, and ability to inspire others, especially your peers. As leaders, you have and as leaders, you have a very, very special role to play. Remember, leadership is not just about giving orders. It is about serving others, listening to their needs, and working together to make our school a better place. I encourage you to take your responsibilities seriously and to lead with compassion and respect. Be role models for your fellow students and remember that true leadership is about making positive changes and also helping others to succeed. Parents, dear parents, I ask for your continued support as our students' leaders take on these new roles. Your guidance and encouragement at home are essential for their growth and success. I want to remind everyone that leadership is a shared journey. We all have a role to play in making our school a community where everybody should feel valued and supported. Let us work together to achieve this goal. Thank you and congratulations once again to our students leaders. They all have been selected after a rigorous selection process, and I thank my team for taking time out to do all the interviews, interactions, and this year a new component was introduced, which was voting. So a touch of democracy. So they understood, and I'm very happy with the organizers. They went exactly like polling officer, presiding officer, vote counting representatives, and everything. So they are reading about how elections happen, but at least one section of the school got to know how elections happen, and that day everybody was happy with that mark on the finger. So that selection process will be discussed here again, because there are children who would come to know about it and maybe they will be filling up their nominations next year. So friends, let's make this year a fantastic year.
Thank you, ma'am, for your motivating words.
It is time to introduce the selection panel. May I request the members of the selection panel to kindly join us on the stage. Mr. Yashvi Singh, Vice Principal. Mrs. Indira Sukumaran, Assistant Vice Principal. Mr. Kamal Guru, HOD Physical Education. Ms. Divya Johari, HOD English. Mr. Rajshekh Reddy, HOD Social Science. Ms. Mita Mishra, HOD Commerce. Mr. Kuldeep Singh, Ms. Sherry Joseph, Faculty English.
Kishore, the school captain for the session 2023-24, to graciously reflect upon and share his invaluable experiences.
A very good morning to our esteemed principal, Chief Guest Dr. Ahmed bin Abdullah Al Ajmi, Honored Guest Said Muhammad Al Raisi, respected Vice Principal, Assistant Vice Principal, Head of Departments, respected teachers and my fellow friends. I, Nitin Kishore, School Captain of the 2023 batch, stand before you with immense honor and privilege as we gather here to not just witness a transition in leadership, but also a celebration and recollection of the values that we hold dear as a school community. Today, we embark on a brand new chapter as we welcome the incoming batch of leaders, to whom I extend my heartfelt congratulations. Your peers and teachers have chosen you because they believe in your ability to lead with empathy, inspiration, and vision. Remember that leadership is not about power or authority. It's about service and inspiration. Embrace this opportunity with humility and courage. On the other hand, as I look back upon our journey that we have taken together, I am filled with a gratitude for how each and every single one of you has contributed to the continued success of the school in your own unique way. I would like to thank our esteemed principal, Ms. Sanchita Verma, along with the highly experienced interview panel, for giving me the opportunity and letting me work alongside, lead and represent the students of this prestigious institution. Throughout this year, the Council has successfully and efficiently represented the school, inspired students and hosted many events. I'd like to thank all the captains, vice captains and discipline prefects whose hard work and commitment have played their part to this success. Our first victory was hosting the Teachers' Day event, wherein we undertook the massive auditions of each and every section from grade 6 to 12 onwards. This was on a scale never seen before. And I would like to thank the cultural captains, Parameshwar Sajesh and Srishti Pandey, without whom these events would not have been possible. Another noteworthy event was the farewell, wherein all the captains went above and beyond to ensure a great experience for the participants and the seniors alike. All of this while balancing our time as exams were always round the corner. Yet, this did not stop any of us from giving our school the very best we could. But throughout my experience, I've also realized something important. Age is just a number. I would like to especially thank the young prefects of grades 6 and 7 who have done a phenomenal job in their duties, no matter the obstacle they face. Additionally, I thank the discipline captains Ronan Govias and Spandana for their continued enforcement of discipline in this school. Let's give them all a round of applause for their excellent service. I personally believe that as captains, prefects or students, it's not our posts that confer responsibility onto us. It is the shared identity we have as students of ISS that give us this value and responsibility to make sure that we unite the entire school community under the banner of success, respect and unity. Excellence is not merely a goal to be achieved. Excellence is a standard to be upheld in everything we do. Whether it's academics, extracurriculars, sports or other activities, let us ensure that we always reach the highest level of performance and conduct. In conclusion, let us embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead with optimism and determination as members of a common family of Indian School Sohar. I would like to end by saying, a leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, when his work is fulfilled, they will say, we did it ourselves. Thank you, and I wish the new council all the best.
Let us now give a round of applause to Nitin Kishore, our exceptional school captain for the session 2023-24, as we eagerly contemplate on his insightful reflections. Now, I request the chief guest to present the badges. Also, I request our principal to escort him onto the stage.
I know all of you waiting to hear the names of your leaders. The time has come. Now we have our young and energetic leaders marching forward. Please join me in welcoming the new council members as they gracefully march to make their way.
Council, walk time, march! Council, forward, march!
Let us now move on to the introduction of the newly appointed Student Council. I request our Chief Guest and Principal to confer our students with badges. Reema Ajish, 6C, Discipline Prefect.
Krishnaraj Mangesh C, 6A, Discipline Prefect.
Asba MR, 7B, Discipline Prefect.
Samarth Basavana Gowda, 6C, Discipline Prefect.
Jarvi Shah, 6H, Discipline Prefect.
Vivian Mohanty, 7B, Discipline Prefect.
Srijita Pal, 7A, Discipline Prefect.
Syed Hadi Hassan, 7E, Discipline Prefect.
Jovina Susan Joby, 9B, Discipline Prefect.
Nevin J. Vinod, 8E, Discipline Prefect.
Akshara Sanjay Vadkar, 9D, Discipline Prefect.
Prashad Ghare, 9E, Discipline Prefect.
Ipsita Singh, 9D, Discipline Prefect.
Aniket Nayak, 9D, Discipline Prefect.
Maria Elsa, 8F, Discipline Prefect.
Nayan Vinod, 9C, Discipline Prefect.
Advika Ray, 9F, Discipline Prefect.
Abel Robin, 9E, Discipline Prefect.
Lisha Subudhi, 9F, Discipline Prefect.
Rojas Paul, 9B, Discipline Prefect.
Venya Khare, 9E, Discipline Prefect.
discipline prefect.
Tanmay Barbanda, 8D, discipline prefect.
Anshraj Singh, 9C, discipline prefect.
Janice Anna George, 9A, discipline prefect.
Syed Taha Hassan, 8A, discipline prefect.
Kanishka Sriram, 9F, discipline prefect.
Aryan Sajeev, 9D, discipline prefect.
Ashlyn Rebecca, 10B, Yellow House vice captain.
Tanmay Kumar, 10D, Yellow House vice captain.
Yashaswini Jain, 10B, Red House vice captain.
Tejaswar Ali, 10E, Red House vice captain.
Sharda Datta, 10B, Greenhouse vice captain.
Sai Shriyan, 10B, Greenhouse vice captain.
Richa Ajish, 10C, Blue House vice captain.
Abhijit P. Manoj,
Serena Omar, 10B, discipline vice captain.
Om Santosh Swami, 10B, discipline vice captain.
Neha Antala, 10A, sports vice captain.
Abir Bilal, 10E, sports vice captain.
Pranaya P, 11A, literary coordinator. Shruti Harikumar, 11A, Yellow House captain.
Rehan Ahmed Khan, 11B, Yellow House captain.
Rosemary Paul, 11A, Red House captain.
Elric Pereira, 11B, Red House captain.
Gauri Sunita, 11C, Greenhouse captain.
Aryan Tiwari, 11A, Greenhouse captain.
Shrestha, 11A, Blue House Captain.
K. Gautam Reddy, 11B, Blue House Captain.
Afshin Sheikh, 11A, Discipline Captain.
Nishchal Divakar, 11A, Discipline Captain.
Aishwarya Saji, 11B, Cultural Captain.
Raj Gupta, 11A, Cultural Captain.
Sanjita Selvakumar, 11B, Sports Captain.
Laksh Pilani, 11B, Sports Captain.
Amrita Varshini, 10B, School Vice Captain.
S. Ashwat Raghavan, 10B,
Anukya Mandal, 11A, School Captain.
Karna Santosh, 11B, Now, let us meet the new house masters and house mistresses. I would like to invite all the houses in charge onto the stage. The house master and mistress of Blue House are Mr. Brendan Lee and Miss Rita Devi. The greenhouse in charges are Mr. Major Verghese. The red house in charges are Mr. Jayashankar Thakur. The yellow house in charges are Mr. Muhammad Ilyas and Mr. Abdul Qasim.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am, for doing the honor. The most anxiously awaited moment has finally arrived. The oath-taking ceremony. I am not interested in power for power's sake, but I am interested in power that is moral, that is right, and that is good. It is with this attitude of Martin Luther King Jr. that our student council members, donning the mantle of responsibility, are coming forth to take the pledge to dispense their duties with the best of their abilities and abide by rules and regulations of the school. I request our dear principal to administer the oath.
Council, attention! Council, forward and backward, move! Council, position!
We solemnly affirm that we will bear faith and allegiance in the principles laid down by our institution, and we will uphold the integrity of Indian School Sohar, and we will faithfully and honestly discharge our duty upon which we are about to enter to the best of our ability and knowledge, without fear or favor, for the welfare of the students and institution, in accordance to the authority. Jai Hind!
Order! Council, forward and backward, move! Council, walk time, march! Council, forward, march!
Congratulations, dear student leaders, for taking up this responsibility. May you be exemplary leaders in the days to come.
Every moment is a golden one for him who has the vision to recognize it. He leads everyone into the path of success with his plans for the future generation. Here we have one such a dynamic personality in our chief guest, Dr. Ahmed bin Abdullah Al-Ajmi, Assistant Director of the Private School Department, General Directorate of Education, North Al-Patina Governorate. It's time to honor him. May we call upon our principal to do the honors. I request our principal to present the memento to the guest of honor, Sayyid Muhammad Al-Raisi, Supervisors of International Schools, General Directorate of Education.
So I request Mr. Ahmad Al-Ajmi to speak to the students a few words. Thank you, sir.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good morning, everyone. Actually, I'm very, very happy to be with you today. I have seen these lovely and smiling faces. Please keep it up. We want these smiley faces all the time. Before I start, I'd like to say thank you to the principal, to the administration staff for inviting me to this lovely ceremony. And I would like to congratulate all the students who have been selected. I wish them all the best in what is coming in the academic year. I know it is a hard work. I know it is more responsibilities to be given to you, but I am sure that after passing all those processes, you are up to it and you can do it. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
The newly elected school captain, Arnav Santosh, is a multifaceted student who believes that success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. He is a passionate learner with the potential of breathing life into his aspirations. He has won a number of prizes in various competitions. To top it all, he is the school topper in the AISSE exam for the session 2023-24. Like William Ernest Henley, he too believes, I am the master of my fate and the captain of my soul. I welcome Arnav Santosh for the vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest Dr. Ahmed bin Abdullah Al Ajmi, Honorable Guest Saeed Mohammed Al Raisi, Honorable Principal, Vice Principal, Assistant Vice Principal, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. A very good morning once again. On behalf of ISS, I stand before you humbled and honored to extend our heartfelt gratitude for gracing us with your presence. Your presence has added immense value to this event. To our esteemed chief guests, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. We are truly honored and privileged to have you with us today. To our beloved principal, vice principal and assistant vice principal, your unwavering guidance and support have been the cornerstone for our school's success. We are immensely grateful for your leadership. A special word of thanks to the distinguished members of the selection panel for their meticulous efforts in identifying and selecting our student leaders. Huge acknowledgements to the election committee for their invariable commitments in facilitating the election process. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the proud parents who have gathered here who have entrusted us with the upbringing of their children. Your unwavering support and encouragement play a pivotal role in shaping the leaders of tomorrow, and we are truly grateful for your partnership in this journey. A sincere thank you to the outgoing school council for their exemplary service and leadership throughout the past year. We are grateful for your contributions to our institution. To our dear students, thank you for your enthusiastic participation and wholehearted commitment to making this ceremony a grand success. A big thank you to the entire school faculty, administration staff, support staff and IT department for their tireless efforts in upbringing and organizing this event seamlessly. Thank you once again to everyone present here for making this Investiture ceremony a memorable and unforgettable experience. May we soar to greater heights together. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnav. Success is always achieved when preparation meets opportunity. Our newly elected leaders have taken up the opportunity. We wish them all the best to prepare well and go ahead to be successful. A big thank you to our wonderful audience.
Here we are, the host for the day, Lavya Shetty,
and Dhruvi Joshi
signing off.